Dystopia warning, obviously. Welcome back to the land of no hope and Tories. Of course I haven't got any good news to bring you. The country's on fire, in case you hadn't noticed, because we're being ruled by a bunch of criminal, corrupt poshos. A few people contacted me and said they don't like the fact that I swear in my videos. I thought you might like to know that I've noted your concerns. Yeah, I've checked in my big pocket and I'm afraid that there's no fucks in there. Right, what have they been up to this week then? I'll just give you a quick rundown. Oh, Captain Jack Ups there eventually came back from his luxury holiday in California. Whilst he was away, Greenpeace, you know, stuck a bit of tarp up on his house. A few Brendas and Daves got all pearl clutchy. Oh, you should do that to his house, should you not fuck? Drape Westminster in tarp. In fact, just set fire to it at this point. The country would be better off. Anyway, it's not so much a case of the fact that he's just lost control of the cunt farm, he's joined it. Because he's done absolutely nothing about that unshaggable potato man telling asylum seekers they should fuck off back to France even though they've got every right to be here. Not done anything about Tories, has he? AKA the world's most divorced woman. AKA the human question mark. AKA the woman most likely to sing Stand By Your Man at 3 AM at a karaoke night covered in piss, vodka and tears. She said that she had resigned with immediate effect 2 quartings ago. That's roughly about 30 odd days. That's how long our last Chancellor lasted. It's got to the point where old chinless Brendan Clark-Smith has taken to posting his qualifications on Twitter. BA Hons, PGCE. Wow. Surprised he didn't put his BTEC in food hygiene on there. There's one thing that he definitely won't put on a CV though, isn't there, Bren? His ability to crowdfund. In 42 days, that bellend managed to raise 540 quid, and most of those were from people that paid £1 just to tell him what an almighty twat he is. Good work. Safe to say that the Tories are about as popular as a pedo at an under-18s disco. So what's old reverse Pinocchio trousers been up to then? You know, like reverse, because it's like Pinocchio's nose gets a lot, his trousers get... Fuck you! What's he been up to? Don't get your hopes up. It's nothing helpful. Well, firstly, he offered his full support to Suella Braverman despite the fact that she's going full Boer War, and set up an overcrowded camp on a barge, and then, ignored the reports that said that there was a Legionella outbreak, and they did ignore the reports. Don't believe the bullshit that's coming out of ministers' mouths where they're saying they weren't told till Thursday night. A Home Office contractor was told about this on the Monday. They continue to put people on board on the Wednesday and the Thursday. They just saw it was picked up by the press at all. Mind you, Sunak also said he had his full confidence in a few other ministers, didn't he? And look what happened to them. Nothing meaningful. You know, they weren't chucked off a pier, but they lost their cabinet positions. So, you know, there's still time yet for her to get chucked off a pier or lose her cabinet position, you know. Ideally the pier. But yeah, he got back from his lavish holiday in California, where he went to a restaurant where a meal can set you back 12 grand. What the hell are they serving there? The livers of working class children. He's never met a working class person. Doesn't mean he's not eaten one. So yeah, he got back and went on a few photo opportunities at a hospital, even though I don't understand how anyone working in a hospital can pose with him. I wouldn't be able to hold myself back from telling him to go fuck himself. Must be AI, you know. Anyway, do you know what his big announcement was? 900 new hospital beds. We have a population of 67 million. 7 million of which are languishing on NHS waiting lists thanks to their cuts. There's none of the 40 new hospitals they promised, but 900 beds. Wow. And who's going to staff them? It's like proudly announcing that you've only slightly shat your own pants. Now you might be wondering what's new in Tory corruption. Well, oh, you know, just the former Environment Secretary, Theresa Villiers, having 70 grand of secret shares for 5 years in oil companies and refusing to declare them. Jesus H. Tap dancing Christ. This was just me letting out some rage. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you all about the ECHR, how Britain invented the camps, yeah, and how they're bringing them back. Know your enemy. It's this lot. Fuck the Tories.